Hello everyone, and welcome to my Duel Today official news channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. According to Days of Our Lives spoilers on the 11th of December, Stephanie Johnson ends up in Harris Michael's bed. Jude Brady is abducted by Nicole Walker Dimara. Leo Stark makes an effort to persuade E.J. Dimara that Nicole's infant is still alive. Paulina Price is also approaching a health crisis. Discover what will happen next in the Peacock soap opera by continuing to read. The Monday, December 11 Duel spoilers show that Paulina and Melinda Trask get into a heated argument. In reference to Melinda, Sloane Peterson Brady acknowledges being concerned about Dimitri von Leuschner. Lucas Horton gives Dimitri a hard blow at Statesville Prison. Leo makes an attempt to inform Nicole and E.J. that their child is alive. E.J. believes that Leo is abusing their loss, though. Sloane discusses Eric Brady's unsuccessful adoption message that he received from the attorney. Kate Roberts Brady will also provide an update on Abe Carver. Fans may anticipate Leo confronting Sloane on Tuesday, December 12th. Leo is going to tell Sloane the truth about Nicole's baby. Alex Kyriakis discusses his breakup with Stephanie Johnson with Chad Dimara. In addition, Steve Patch Johnson will be shown on Tuesday's episode, extending Jada Hunter support on the anniversary of her father's passing. Jada will also see Eric and offer her congratulations on the new kid. According to Wednesday, December 13 spoilers for Days of Our Lives, Ava Vitali sends Harris home right before the bistro reopens. However, Harris will be perplexed as to why Ava is giving him conflicting signals. Clyde Weston phones Stefan Dimara about the bistro. Stefan will learn about the next level of the drug trade from Clyde. Theresa Donovan takes off the hoodie she was wearing when she was taken hostage. Brady Black, though, almost captures Theresa in the act. Theresa and Brady will also argue over whether Tate Black should return to boarding school. Jada and Stephanie are going to share a drink. Jada takes out her phone and shows Stephanie a photo of Everett Lynch, her ex. Harris enters before Stephanie notices the picture. There's a slight reconciliation between Chad and Everett over at The Spectator. John Black gives Marlena Evans a surprise on Thursday, December 14. Xander Cook delivers the infant to Sarah Horton in order to switch custody. Chanel Dupree is assisted by Paulina in getting ready for her date with Johnny Dimara, but Chanel will be concerned about her mother. Paulina doesn't seem to be acting who she usually does. Paulina dismisses Chanel's worries, which might prove to be a mistake. After going out to dinner, E.J. and Nicole come home to discover that their son's ashes have been delivered. Tate will be coerced by Holly Jonas to assist her in ruining Johnny and Chanel's date. Nicole abducts Jude on Friday, December 15, when Sloane is distracted. Stephanie ends up sharing a bed with Harris. Will this drunken one-night stand result in Stephanie becoming pregnant? Additionally, Trip Johnson and Stephanie discuss what transpired between Chad and Everett. Which plot will you be most interested in witnessing during the week of December 11? Post your ideas in the space provided for comments below. Don't forget to keep watching Peacock soap opera to see what happens next. Maggie stumbles into Constantine outside the Brady pub and inquires about his intentions to go back to Greece. In order to justify his inability to come back, he asks if they may have a cup of coffee. Brady pub. Theresa and Alex chat about their first date while having a snack. Just as Maggie and Constantine enter, she declares that nothing can spoil her evening. Theresa and Alex rush to get away as they get closer. They are stopped by Constantine, who apologizes for his remarks made to her on Thanksgiving. Theresa grows nasty, but acknowledges Constantine was kind in his apology as they sit down. He expresses gratitude to her for her understanding and hopes that she won't think him to be a gold digger. Maggie reminds him that although she is voluntarily assisting him in paying off his obligations, she needs to maintain her distance in order to safeguard her family. Maggie presses Constantine to give a reason for his inability to go back to Greece, but he only wants to talk about Victor. According to him, The Greek mafia promised to let him go, but only provided he never went back to the homeland. Casa de Johnson. Steve and John resolve to further their Constantine research. Steve describes his confrontation with Constantine. They determine that proving he staged Victoria's kidnapping is the only way to deal with him. John determines they need to track down the hooligan, but Steve believes he had assistance. By concentrating on the baby's discovery site and the nearby security cameras, they follow the kidnapper's trail. They quickly locate a still of the kidnapper cradling the child. The image becomes blurry as they attempt to enlarge it. Steve makes the decision to get in touch with Shane to ask for help erasing the picture. Horton Square. Stephanie confronts Chad about firing Everett and purchasing half of The Spectator. Despite his initial attempts to deny it, Chad comes clean. He claims that Everett is an intruder who has only made their already tumultuous relationship worse. Stephanie claims that in addition to being dishonest, Chad was also quite cruel for his heinous acts. By stating that Everett was at least open to marrying her, she stabs herself in the back. Shaken by the disclosure, Chad wants further information. Stephanie talks about finding the ring box and that he had planned to pop the question prior to the disaster. After becoming irritated with each other, Stephanie leaves abruptly. Everett's room at the Salem Inn. He's still in disbelief that Chad fired him. When Chad shows up, he gives Everett his job back. Being truthful with Stephanie about his goals is his sole requirement. At once he acknowledges that he came to Salem to get Stephanie back. Chad then thanks him for being honest and walks away. Rafe and Jada are enjoying the aftermath of their afternoon adventure in Jada's tiny apartment. Rafe has none of his belongings, yet she still wants him to stay the night. He invites Jada to move in with him because he has a solution. His proposition surprises her a little because she believes their relationship isn't quite there yet. Rafe believed it would be wonderful to share his home with someone he loves because he is alone in it. Jada acknowledges that she hasn't lived with someone in a while, but she is tempted. She acknowledges living with her former spouse. Rafe notices that they don't discuss her marriage often. Jada agrees to talk about the encounter despite her hesitation. She talks of his aspirations to pop the question in a big fashion, but she claims that her work as a beat cop got in the way of his beautiful plans. Her former partner made do by purchasing dessert and inserting the ring inside. According to Jada, their romance was deep and they believed it would last a lifetime. While Alex exits to take out the garbage, Theresa enjoys the afterglow of her romp. She straightens up and puts on the black sweatshirt she was wearing when she was abducted. Why does she own the shirt? When Chad gets home, he finds Alex in the hallway. Saying that Stephanie wanted him to make sure Chad received it, he takes out a key. When Stephanie arrives with her suitcase, Steve is waiting for Shane to call. She claims to have moved out of Chad's residence and is ready to spend some time at home. Everett considers giving Stephanie another opportunity at happiness as he examines the ring he purchased for her. Jada takes out her phone as Rafe leaves to take a shower. After snapping a selfie, she looks through her phone. She discovers a photo of herself taken the night of her engagement with her ex-husband, Evert. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, so please don't forget to subscribe my channel and don't miss any updates.